You feed your cat every day. But have you ever stopped to ask, are you feeding them the right way? Not the right food, the right number of times. It seems simple. You fill the bowl, the cat eats, all is well. But here's the shocking truth. Feeding your cat too often or too little can actually lead to serious problems like obesity, anxiety, digestive issues, or even a shorter lifespan. In the next few minutes, we're breaking down the ideal feeding schedule for your cat, based on age, behavior, and health, so you can be confident you're giving them the best care possible. Let's start with one question. How often do cats eat in the wild? Cats are natural-born hunters. They don't eat one or two giant meals. They stalk, catch, and eat small prey, like mice or birds, up to 10 times a day. Each catch is small, but frequent. Now imagine replacing that pattern with one huge bowl of kibble once a day. It doesn't match their biology. That's why the frequency of meals is just as important as the amount. So how often should you feed your cat? If your cat is still a kitten, under 6 months old, they need more fuel. They're growing fast, and their metabolism is working overtime. For kittens, 3 to 4 small meals per day is ideal. Divide their daily calorie need into those meals and serve them evenly spaced. Now let's talk about adult cats, typically 1 year and older. Most healthy adult cats do best with 2 meals a day, once in the morning, once at night, 12 hours apart. That routine supports their digestive health, keeps their metabolism steady, and fits into most people's daily schedules. But here's the thing, not all cats are the same. If your adult cat is very active, thin, or a bit underweight, a third small meal might be helpful. On the other hand, if your cat is overweight or tends to beg for food constantly, sticking to 2 strict meals and measuring portions carefully is key. And what about senior cats, over the age of 7? Older cats may need more frequent meals in smaller amounts. They may develop medical conditions like diabetes, kidney disease, or dental problems that affect their eating habits. Some senior cats do better with 3 or even 4 small meals, especially if they start losing weight or muscle mass. Always consult your vet when adjusting food for older cats. Now let's clear up a common mistake. Leaving food out all day, also called free feeding. It sounds convenient. Just keep the bowl full and the cat eats when hungry. But here's the problem. Free feeding often leads to overeating, boredom eating, and even food guarding. It also makes it hard to monitor how much your cat is actually eating. So if they get sick or lose appetite, you might not notice in time. Scheduled feeding, giving specific meals at set times, is much healthier. You control the portions. You can track their appetite. You build a routine, and your cat actually looks forward to mealtime, which becomes a bonding moment. If you're feeding twice a day, what time should you feed? Pick times that are roughly 10 to 12 hours apart. For example, 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Cats thrive on routine. Feed at the same time each day and they'll quickly adjust. If you're feeding 3 times, you could do morning, mid-afternoon, and evening. Just make sure you divide the total daily food amount so they're not overeating. And yes, the type of food matters too. Wet food tends to be lower in calories and higher in moisture. Cats on wet food often need 2 to 3 meals daily since it digests faster and doesn't sit in the bowl long. Dry food is more calorie-dense, so smaller portions go a long way. But it's easy to overfeed, especially with free feeding. If you're using dry kibble, consider using a measuring cup and never eyeball the amount. Also, cats are not good at self-regulating how much they eat, especially indoor cats, who don't burn as many calories as outdoor hunters. Here's a quick checklist to know if your current feeding routine is working. Is your cat maintaining a stable, healthy weight? Do they seem content and energized throughout the day? Are they finishing their meals within 20 minutes? Is their coat shiny and their litter box habits normal? If yes, you're on the right track. If not, it might be time to change how often you feed them. Remember, the goal is to mimic your cat's natural rhythm, small, Satisfying meals at predictable times. So to wrap it all up, feed kittens 3 to 4 times daily. Feed healthy adult cats 2 times a day, morning and evening. Feed senior cats or those with medical needs 3 to 4 small meals based on vet advice. Avoid free feeding. Stick to a schedule. And always measure portions based on your cat's weight, food type, and health. Feeding your cat properly doesn't take more effort, just more awareness. And it could be the difference between a lazy, overweight cat and a healthy, happy one that thrives for years to come. Because every meal is more than a routine. It's a chance to give your cat what they really need: love, structure, and health.